Hello. I've just been looking through the news online. I'm a bit behind on everything at the minute because we had a busy weekend. And Meghan Markle, so we're not allowed to call her that, are we? She reminds people it's Sussex, Windsor, whatever it is. Anyway, her. One half of the couple that quit the UK because of not wanting to be working royals and security and privacy and all of that, posts for Father's Day a reel of her kids and her husband. I don't get it. I thought we didn't want them to be seen. I thought we didn't want to share with the world the kids. I thought we wanted privacy. I thought that's why we left the UK. I thought the press intrusion was something that they wanted to shield their children from. So off they trot to Canada and then America to go and live their lives quietly, apart from they've done anything other than that. And I mean, he gets an awful lot of flack. Oh, by the way, please do like and subscribe and share if you like these videos. So he gets an awful lot of flack. And I sort of see it from two perspectives. As the second child, not relating my own second child being the second child to his, but I'm trying to look at it from his shoes and see, how he might have felt. And I can see that there's definite areas where he could have felt a little bit upset with the cards that he was dealt. But I cannot fathom the fact that they've up sticks and gone to go and live this quiet life, and yet they've done anything other than that. And it's all been, the kids can't come back here because it's not safe and he's got to pay for the security and he doesn't feel that his family will be safe. And yet we're putting videos of them on Instagram. Now, what? The right hand isn't talking to the left hand there, is it? And I know that this is very basic and you might turn around and say, well, they have every right to. Well, of course they have every right to, but they can't have it both ways. I mean, this is where the mug would come in, wouldn't it? If I do actually get the mugs made, pick a lane. You can't turn around and say you don't want the press intrusion and then give everybody something on a plate. And if you look at the way that the Prince and Princess of Wales have done it, they release photos, they release stuff that they're in control of, that they would like us to see, that they're okay with us seeing, which gives people an insight into their lives and also helps their children remain, living a relatively incognito life as much as one can when you're the heir to the throne, etc., etc. So they do it that way, and the Sussexes go off and do interviews and write books and moan and whinge and complain and then say it's all about security and we don't feel safe. And then she's just done a Father's Day Instagram and I'm like, oh my God, Meghan. I mean, when you weren't doing your handwriting classes, were you not doing read the room classes? Were you not doing just basic logic? Who does she think she is? And there are times when I think, and Harry's bleating on about nobody likes, and you're like, well, is it any wonder? I mean, honestly, it's a bit like Bridget Phillipson. You've got to try and be nice so that people will like you. You can't just expect people to like you. You have to do something. It's the way relationships work. And all Meghan Markle, Sussex, Windsor, whatever the goodness heck your name is, all she does is come out with very expensive jars of jam. I mean, God, I can make that. I bought a jam thermometer a few years ago and I reckon I could have done 20p outside at the end of the gate. Anybody that wants one. She wanted £25 for a jar of jam. And I bet she didn't even make it anyway. I put money on it. She just did it for the video. Oh my gosh, and I'm just going to throw some berries in and it's so lovely and it's so organic. That's the best I can do. And that was it for show. And then she had some factory doing it somewhere. I don't know. Maybe she didn't. But it staggers me. And what staggers me is Harry's ex-girlfriends appeared to be, Cressida Bonus was very normal. What was the other one that was everybody liked? Chelsea Davy. She seems sort of like perfectly down to earth, just like quite normal girls. And so it's not like he hasn't had the background of that. And if you look at the cousins and you look at Catherine and you know Zara and Mike and stuff, they're all very much of the same makeup. They seem up for a laugh, quite good fun, but pretty normal. And then he goes and chooses Meg, who is about as far from normal as he could have got. Why? I genuinely don't get it. I mean, she may be lovely. She may be absolutely gorgeous. I may get a barrage of comments saying, oh, don't be so mean. She's lovely. I don't buy it. From day one, I was like, she's trouble. I'm sorry, Meghan, Mrs. What's it. I don't know that she's necessarily as bad as other people made out, and I do think she should have just got on with being bad with him. I mean, you make your bed. I did think Donald Trump's quote of he wasn't going to punish Harry anymore over his drugs history and how he got into America because he'd got enough on his plate with that wife. I did make me laugh. But he's not helping himself. He's just not helping himself. It's like Keir Starmer on his private jet showing everyone his Father's Day cards. He needs to prove to us that he's a good dad. You need to prove to us that you're a good Prime Minister, mate. I'm not bothered about your parenting. That's your children's downfall. You can deal with that at home. I have no interest in whether you're a good dad, decent dad, absent dad, whatever. You go and do you. I want you to focus on your prime ministering, not your dadding. But it's these people that have to prove all the time that they're so great at something. And Meghan's posted this Instagram video, I'll see if I can link it to this, of how amazing Harry is. And he does look like he's a really super lovely dad. Did we need to see that? Did we need to share that to the world? What are we proving? It's like, oh my God, I want the security, but here's a video of my whole family. It makes zero sense. Well, to me, anyway.